volume there. There we go. Right, it's up full. We're good. Let's go. Hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero, I can't speak. That's why I've got coffee with me, but yeah, we're reacting to My Hero Academia episode 5 of season 1, What I Can Do for Now. So yeah, last time was a real awesome treat, of course, in terms of seeing Izuku progress into UA, of course, despite, everything looking against him, especially during the examination, of course, when everyone was, getting scores, of course, and he was at a big goose egg. And then he took on the, big enormous, robot, of course, which was, I think, at 0, which was worth 0 anyways. But that was when the true test came in, of course, and, Izuku's bravery, his heroism, really clicked to the judges as well. So whereas everyone else was, legging it, of course, he was, it was like what I said in the last episode. It's like his mind took control of his body and did something, contrary to what he would have done. Like, for example, he just, ran in to the slime creature in episode 2, of course. And then he just stood there. I think he would have belted it along with everyone else because, he's only small. That's massive. And it's like, oh, I don't even know how to, handle this. But like I said, it's that mind, not allowing him to, make one call. It's doing something, very noble. And, like I said, his actions as well, as with that little girl, of course, the girl who, is the only other person in his age range, should I say, that's nice to him. Because she was trapped under the rubble, but, he took care of that, and, his heroism, his, passion, it really sparked something, of course, and I just really, enjoyed that, of course, and, despite, not scoring, of course, it all looked good in the end, because, he had some rescue points, didn't he, anyways? But not only that, it was all, they reflected on, that moment, and it was just really beautiful stuff, despite, him, you got that examination reveal nerves, but, this was more understandable, considering the fact that we knew that he scored no points, even though he brought down that thing, it was worth 0 points anyways, but, he was clamoring to that, smaller robot that was worth 1 point, I believe it was, and time was up anyways, so, yeah, it wasn't looking good, but thank goodness that the judges saw something more than, the score, of course. They looked at what I guess makes a hero, so it was just really beautiful stuff. So I'm really excited to see Izuku into UA. It's going to be awesome stuff. I'm going to say this as well. I don't know if this is definitive or whatnot, so take it with a grain of salt, but if it doesn't happen, I'll explain it in the next video, but I might have something cooked up for episode 6 that you guys might like. I'm only teasing that. I'm loving teasing people. Like, as of now, recording wise, I'm teasing people about a secret show that I'm watching. It'll be revealed at this point, so yeah. Do I dare say it just in case? Oh yeah, the 100. It's 100. So, I've just, technically revealed it, but yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, I'm teasing people right now, and I'm teasing people right now, so, yeah, I might have something special cooked up in the next My Hero Academia video, but you'll have to wait 1 week to find out what that is all about. Right now, it's What I Can Do for Now, episode number 5. I'm really enjoying this show so much. Like, this has absolutely been really fun stuff. And, it's happy as well. And I'm worried, because happiness doesn't last forever. So, yeah. With that said, let's jump into My Hero Academia, episode number 5 of season 1. Let's go.
Smaller targets get in close and then counterattacking. That kid is tough.
On the opposite.
Oh, so we finally got
student had 0 villain points.
He's not the first UA hopeful to take out that giant robot.
What was that voice before?
It's been a while
female
since I saw
voice.
someone blow it away with one attack.
But at what cost? Did you see how badly he injured himself? If you ask me, it's like his body isn't
Not used to
his
it.
work.
You out, kid!
All Might's here.
Way to pull my cover. Say it was a mistake.
I was just kidding. Nothing to see here. I wanted an autograph.
Nearly. Oof.
Congrats on getting in.
Oh,
I
man.
couldn't have done it without your help.
Oh, speaking of which, I didn't tell... One day, you'll learn how to control your output. Then you'll be able to adjust exactly how much power you're using.
I just need control?
It's like
You're
throttle, isn't it?
overflowing
like,
with energy
how
at the
much
moment.
throttle you want to put
With
into
training,
an
your
F1
body
car.
will hold it.
I know, I'm talking like that.
Then it's yours to command.
Almighty, yeah!
Look, it really is almost.
Now we run!
Okay.
Infringing Inferno. The more powerful you become, the more you'll outshine me. Eventually I'll retire, my job complete.
Oh, I don't want to see him retire, to be fair. He's already... He's already, you know, growing on me, and I don't want him to retire.
I'm really proud of you, son.
Oh,
That
this is
day, I began my high school career.
That's what he wanted to hear.
I'll see you soon.
Well, something like that, but...
Hey, and you're already disrespecting this academy by scuffing school property,
Yes!
cretin.
You're kidding
Oh,
me, right?
yes!
Your old
yes!
school put a stick up your ass? Or were you born with it? Just my
Oof.
luck.
Let's start over. I'm Tenya Ida from the Somei Private Academy.
Hello,
So
Tanya.
many, huh? So you must think you're better than me. I'm gonna have fun tearing you a new one.
Oh,
You would threaten me? Your own classmate? Are you sure you're in the right
I
place?
want to see them too.
Going. Like it or not, you can't stop me!
Yes! Yes!
I'm gonna ruin that little bastard. Right
Oh,
after I
piss
figure
off.
out how he got in.
What do you think we're doing today?
Oh, I
besides
don't like
orientation?
this.
I wonder what our teachers are like. I can't wait to meet everybody.
If you're just here to make friends, then you can pack up your stuff now.
Oof. Oof.
Country's still trying to pretend we're all created equal by not letting those with the most power excel. It's not rational. One day the Ministry of Education will learn. Bakugo, you managed to get the most points on the entrance exam. What was your farthest distance throw with a softball when you were in junior high?
Ooh.
67 meters, I think.
Right. Try
Impressive.
doing it with...
I was gonna show off. Okay, yeah, that's mighty.
All of you need to know your maximum capabilities.
How far you can go.
It's the most rational way of figuring out your potential as a pro hero.
Wow! 700. Wow.
705 meters? Are
Idiots. Today you'll compete in 8 physical tests to gauge your potential. Whoever comes in last has none and will be expelled immediately.
Oh!
Oh crap, he got Aizawa. Midoriya's gonna be singled out from the start.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You meet a dash. Oh wow.
marks. Ready?
I dates that. Oh shit! Oh damn!
3.04 seconds.
Okay, I'm sure that's cheating.
at 50 meters, I can only get up to third gear.
Oh wow.
Ida, his quirk injured. As you can see, his legs are pretty dang fast.
I want that quirk. Let's
Well,
go.
he's definitely in his element. But speed won't help him in every test.
Oh no.
Aoyama, his quirk naval laser.
I'm not gonna lie.
Belly button laser.
Oh my god, his
I
quirk.
can't shoot it forever.
51 seconds.
Shooting my beautiful beam
I like
for
there's
more than a
limits,
second
though, but-
hurts my tummy.
Testing the up.
Runners on your marks. Ready?
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Sometimes, pros have to be creative in order to succeed.
I'm gonna lie, that is creative.
3 seconds.
Katsuki Bakugo, his quirk explosion.
Yep.
7.02.
No, I'm talking about the Russian side. You must have felt it coursing through you. What was
You have to
it like?
channel that feeling.
Or no, like whoosh, or maybe kapow, or oh, I know, like an egg about to explode in a microwave.
Oh, that.
That's pretty boring, but okay. That's the metaphor you want to go with. Then lower the wattage or decrease the cooking time. Whichever one works. Keep focusing on that image and keeping the egg from
Might be
exploding,
a
alright?
plain metaphor, but it works.
I can
Sidestep. Holy damn! Oh, she's gonna ace this. Come on. It's now in the sun, cremated. Infinity? Yeah. Yeah.
Insane! How's that possible?
He shook. Oh.
46 meters!
What gives? I was trying to use it just now.
He cancelled it.
Quirk.
Oh.
The judges for this exam were not ready. You don't have control over your power. Were you
Just
planning
wanted
to break your bones
to-
again?
yeah.
Counting on someone else to save your useless body?
No, that's not what I was trying to do.
No matter what your
There's
intentions
that
are,
lack
you
of
would
trust.
be nothing
Oof.
more than a liability in battle. You have the
Oof.
same reckless passion as another overzealous hero I know. One who saved 1,000 people by himself, and with your power, there's no way you can become a hero.
Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna prove him wrong. Prove him wrong.
I returned your impractical quirk. Take your final throw. Either way,
This
he
guy's.
doesn't belong here.
I still can't.
This
control
guy
my
is
power,
creepy.
but I can't just give
And
up either. Do I let the
deep.
egg explode? It might be my only shot at staying at UA. I have to try something, no matter what
proving
the
him right.
consequences.
A waste of a quirk.
And do right now.
Oh! Oh my god! Yes!
It hurts, but not as
Wait,
bad
no.
as before.
Yeah.
Mr.
Wow,
Ozawa.
isn't that equal to Katsuki?
You see, I'm still standing.
Nice, improved.
This kid. I was worried about you, young man, but you're doing a great job.
Yay!
You
See,
knew
the
you had
teacher's
to use one for
even
all, but not
impressed.
at shooting through your fingertip.
Yeah?
Minimizing the injury to your body while maximizing the throw. What the heck, young Midoriya?
He's impressed.
How
He's
did you
shook.
go and get so cool?
Oh my god, he's fanboying. I love it. I love it. So yeah, that was awesome stuff. Loved it. What I'm loving about these episodes is, especially recently and especially since, you know, Izuku got his quirk, of course, is that, you know, these episodes do see challenges and tests for Izuku, and, you know, they look very, very compromising, and, you know, it looks like he's not going to succeed, but it's all well and good in the end, of course. Even impressing All Might, like, All Might, that was fanboying. Okay, like, it was impressing Shota, it was impressing everyone else, but All Might was fanboying, surely. Like, that was, like, fanboy levels of excitement. No, in all seriousness, it was great that he was impressed, of course, because he was worried that, you know, Shota, I think it was, the teacher, yeah, he was worried that, oh, well, he's murdered with, like, Izuku is murdered if he's got him as a teacher, so, yeah, it's looking really, really good now that he's impressed him, of course, and, you know, because he was skeptical at first, especially after analysing the exams, of course, and he was impressed by Katsuki, I can't say it. Katsuki, yeah, there we go. I don't know why. But, yeah, he was impressed by him, but Izuku, not so much. Considering the fact that, you know, he, you know, screwed himself over, and you saw throughout the tests that, you know, he had his eye on Izuku all the time, because he was wondering, you know, okay, he's going to use his quirk at some point, and he was going to step in anyways, because we saw he was going to use his quirk anyways, but he cancelled it out, which is a nice little quirk, isn't it? It's a nice little nifty quirk. So don't mess with him in battle. But no, I'm wondering, you know, what are his limits as well, because there are seemingly there are limits to quirks, and we got to see a lot of limitations to a lot of students, especially, well, we got to see Okachao's, I think that's her name, yeah, the girl that, you know, Izuku, I'll pronounce them more, you know, better in, you know, the next episode, surely, or whatever, but, yeah, we saw that in the last episode anyways, but it's a nice little setback as well, because who can, say no to rainbows, puking rainbows? Who can say no to that? Come on. But we got to see a few, other people's setbacks as well. I love Tenya's, quirk. That is I'll have that as a quirk, so yeah. No, but we got to see a few more of the students, of course, that we've gotten to know throughout these last couple of episodes, of course. And we got to see their setbacks and all that, and all of that. So that was really, really good stuff to see. What was also great stuff to see is Katsuki's, progress. Because one of the things I was a bit about was the fact that we didn't get to see him excel because, of course, he's known Izuku since childhood. Because remember that first scene, he was one of the bullies, of course. But I was also impressed to see, considering he seems to be the main rival for Izuku. So I was really, really wanting to see how he did. And we got a bit of that in this episode very early on, of course. Like I said, that teacher was impressed by him, not so much with Izuku. So it was really, really good that we got to see a bit of, progress to see what he did in the examination as well. As well as, of course, him, having some skepticism about Izuku, because, of course, he was supposed to be the only one to succeed from that school, of course, to get into UA. And Izuku had to screw that up, didn't he? So he, confronted him in the alley, and for the first time, there was not that fear of hopelessness for Izuku. He felt empowered, and I really, really loved that. He stood up to him. Going back to episode 1, he felt, really, really hopeless, and, he could allow Katsuki, he could allow everyone else to basically walk all over him because he had no power. I mean, they had really no power in a sense anyways, which is a fundamental part to why Shota was basically saying, oh, you can use your quirks, because you couldn't in school, but you can here. But as I was saying, yeah, I mean, they felt a bit restricted, but still, there's that intimidation. Oh, you don't have a quirk. You're a quirkless loser and all that kind of stuff. So there's that bullying aspect. I mean, words can hurt as well, as the, quirk. So, it's not just the quirk that packs a punch, it's the words. But we saw that. We saw how defeated he was, because, he had to accept the fact that that he had no quirk at the time. So, yeah, it was just really, really great to see him stand up for himself in the alley. Felt that power, of course. I loved the discussion at the beach, of course, with the little discussions going on at the beach between All Might and Izuku, of course. Especially, All Might's cover nearly getting blown. And then he kind of did, and then they made a belt for it, which was really, really fun stuff to see. I really, really loved that. But also, him teaching him about balance, of course, because, like I said, that was a very, very fundamental factor in, this episode as well, about how he had to keep that balance, because, of course, Shota was basically saying, well, you can either you use your full power or you don't. Either way, you're going to get screwed. I know you are. But he, like I said, he was impressed at the very end, of course, when he managed to find that bit of balance. I mean, it cost him a finger, for a bit, but he found that balance. Like I said, it's better than the leg and the arm. So I'm really, really, proud of that, of course, and like I said, it impressed Shota. He smiled, of course. What I found very, very interesting, actually, is the fact that I think he communicated with him mentally or something like that, because or maybe he was at a distance or something like that, because I was thinking, when they were thinking, oh, I wonder what they were talking about, I was thinking, oh, did he have some kind of mental projection and all that kind of stuff, or something along the lines, because they were thinking what the hell was going on there. But not only that, but he knew something was up as well. And he could see, not only did he have a hunch about something was up regarding his body and his quirk, saying it's like his body's not used to the quirk. And that's a bit not right, considering, some of the students, well, all of the students here have no problem, but he seemingly does. So he was a bit skeptical on him anyways, and like I said, he had his eye on him throughout the whole thing. But not only that, but he kind of smelt that he was reminiscent of All Might as well. So, yeah, really, really interesting stuff. But like I said, I was impressed. I kind of lost my train of thought where I was going there. But, yeah, it was just really, really great to see, you know, everything go. Oh, yeah, it was about the fact that, you know, he, you know, could, you know, it was all of the students, basically didn't have an idea of what he said to Izuku, so, yeah. But I'm glad that he managed to prove everyone wrong, and he managed to, you know, find that bit of balance, of course. So it was just really, really good stuff to see. Like I said, the scenarios do look bad for Izuku, but they turn out really, really great in the end, of course. And like I said, it even got All Might fanboying at the end. And even he was skeptical because he saw who was, you know, tutoring Izuku, and he began thinking, well, this is it. So, yeah, he had a bit of an eye, and then he got impressed seeing him in action, so that was really, really good. He's taken the advice that was given to him as well, so it was really, really good. I have to say, I love the Katsuki, should I say? Why am I muddling up the names today? But I loved the Katsuki and Tenya. Yeah, I loved their little squabble because he's picky. Tenya is picky. We've known that for the last couple of episodes we've seen him in. And Katsuki, he's an asshole. So to see them two go at it was absolutely brilliant. I just loved seeing that go down because he's an arrogant son of a bitch. And to see, and Tenya is like, really, like, he will not let any shit slide. So it was just, you know, great seeing them two have that little bit of squabble before, you know, class was in session. So it was just really, really awesome stuff to see. But yeah, like I said, it was just really, really great to see, you know, this episode pan out. The test about how creative, the students can use their quirk as well, because, I guess in this world you got to use it in creative ways. Like Tenya's like quirk, for example. I mean, speed it won't be everything, especially, well, not only in the tests but in the real world. So you got to find some creative uses for it. And as much as I hate him, Katsuki, you know, found some creative uses as well with his quirk, of course, because we saw him use his, you know, fire quirk, of course, to, you know, bolster himself in, you know, the 500 meters. No, 50 meters, should I say. But it was still very, very creative. There's also the Orcacho, I think. Yeah, I've got it. The Orcacho, you know, discussion about, you know, the test being unfair, and then, you know, Shoto was basically saying, life is unfair. So I really, really loved, you know, that little bit of discussion. And he's got a point. I mean, he seems to be a bit, you know, cruel, but, you know, he's got a point, and sometimes life is cruel, and, I mean, even when he was holding Izuku back from using his, you know, he was giving him a bit of a reality check, but, you know, he was like, prove me wrong by all means, and he was impressed, by the end. So I really like that kind of dynamic with his character. Like, he might be harsh with what he comes across, but, you know, he's got a point as well, so yeah. But like I said, it was a really, really fantastic episode. Great to see, you know, Izuku impressing everyone, and it was just really, really fantastic stuff. So, like I said, hopefully, you know, the next episode will be really, really special. We'll have to find out. If not, then I'll just say what happened, what would have happened, but I've got something covered. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my BG Pizza channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!